Uh, I like being me sometimes. Sometimes I don't. It occurred to me, along with being a diary, I'm a pretty good storyteller, and this is my story of what I'm living. I'm actually behind. Because these things take up so much space on my computer, and I just put them on YouTube and delete them, but I still got pictures galore that I need to get on some sort of hard disk or something. Don't know how. I put a disk in there. I should try send to disk. That sounds simple, but I don't remember seeing send to disk. Um, I just tried to get a quote to add the insight to my progressive policy, and it's like in the pizza business, the person didn't know everything. So she's like, well, you got to go to progressive.com and log in. There is no login for that at progressive.com. I got the policy in my hand after getting off with her from the car. Go to progressiveagent.com or something like that. That's totally different. Miss one digit, you're not going to the same place. Yeah, same thing with jeans, by the way. Miss one digit and it ain't the same. I'm not that big on mathematics, but I'm always good at general math. But in totality, everything is mathematics. Uh, God is living and mathematics is not, but mathematics can figure anything out if you're really good at it. The human genetic code is all about mathematics. So is almost everything that is. Nature is mathematics. Everything is mathematics. That is flesh or is matter. If it isn't matter, it might not be mathematics. But if it's matter, it's got mathematics in it. Very complicated stuff, and way more than I can handle. Yeah. I was in there watching the finale of The Bachelor 2013. Um, it's good to have a companion that's cool, most of the time. Sometimes she's not. But she was like, we couldn't possibly need 200 cinder blocks to balance things out back there. I was like, yeah, maybe not, are you? And I still want to protect the house from that tree over there. The other one just missed us by about a foot. Uh, this one is leaning on us, so, definitely going to put up a barrier for that. I don't want the tree to go, but I don't want it falling on me when it does. I'm wondering whether or not I have to have permits for that shit. I'm just gonna do it. And if they say you're supposed to get a permit, say, hell, I didn't know. What do I owe you? I was protecting myself from the tree, and you already started the fence. I just finished it. Any other improvements, they won't see. Well, Ozzy had a song, Sweet Leaf. Yeah, it does that. It's actually Black Sabbath, not just Ozzy. They're finally getting back together for a couple of tours before they age out. In the journey they had to do other things, but they seem to have matured past that. That's gone. This is now. I was just thinking about the opera singer from Japan that joined our group. I'm pretty sure I said that yesterday that Elena probably had something to do with it. But I think they say seniority has its privileges. That one wasn't nearly as interactive, even in a sentence, as Elena was. But even if you always leave room for something spectacular, but at the moment, there's nothing like that coming, and Facebook is spirit to spirit. Doing things physically together is the next. I'm not talking about Elena, I'm talking about humans. There's a lot of us that do a lot of just talking. It's all good. But at the moment she's my top little dog. What was her first thing? Little Elf. Top Little Elf. I don't make a pest of myself, but I try and make sure I check in once in a while and give her a smile. It's hard for me to smile right now, but I can type it really good. Yeah. Spring's almost here. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, okay. Well, smokes are out there. I'll be back. going to be a parade out there, but for the sake of the story and the reality of my life, if it matters and if it's actually interesting, we're going to move out here. Plus, it ain't that freaking cool, which is awesome. That's sitting right in front of me on the table. Yeah. Shortly, hopefully, we spent I believe this was at 50% off for bulbs or tulip bulbs. Yeah, they're bulbs. You know, all kinds of them. Each week while they were on sale, and we had a couple of bucks, we'd go get a few. That was before winter because that's when they were on sale. Let's see what it looks like. This will be shocking for a lot of you. This is the first time I ever saw that there was a clock down in the lower right-hand corner telling me how long this video is. I'm usually caught up into doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to start getting into the numbers a bit. I've tried so many different businesses, but gotta try again. If I can make it work on the Insight, and I can make it work on the Subaru, and I can make it work on the Dodge, and make a difference that I can see, then I can sell it. If I can learn to do the work myself, I'll make more money too. Plus, then I can teach others so you can have employees, right? I think it's going backwards, actually. I think it's telling me how much time is left. Okay. That's fine. Then I know when to turn it off, right? And turn itself off. nonetheless. I'm gonna so much enjoy the 6 months of good. It takes 3 months to get to. No, I think it's 2. 2 months to get into winter and 2 months to get out of it. You got 6 months of goodness. Excuse me. I still think I want to get that tree chopped down if I don't have to pay for it. A lot of things I got to get done. Nothing seems to happen fast. Even if I was the one that could make the phone call, I just get around to it when I get around to it. I got, however it is, I got my personality. I do what I do when I do it. Unless I'm forced to do it faster. Yes. It's supposed to stay warm for like 2 more days, and then it's going to get cold again for a couple of days. And then spring will officially be here. It's a feeling, you know. I can't wait to see what this looks like when I'm done with it. See, I'll never be done with it. If I get done this property, you know, then I'll somehow have had money. And I'd want to do something else. But I think fixing up this property is a lot cheaper than trying to do something else. Unless, of course, I can get a business going. Then I could pretty much continue to build. I like building. I just haven't had enough success yet. I would say, yeah, I did. I'm here. I always think beyond where you're at. This is a miracle, totally. Good thing 2 people benefited too, not just one. I gotta wonder, because I never did it, how long does it take to upload? And I gotta, there's a whole process. It's not a big process, but this is where it began. Small processes lead to bigger ones. To do what I do, and it's still not, I already did that. I already used so much of its brain that it says, I can't restore myself. You overdid it. Okay, so that happened, and I can't personally know how to. I know it can be done. I'm sure getting a hard disk is cheaper than buying a new computer, but certain things are really good at what they are good at, and they continue to get better at it. You know what I've talked about. So computers have been coming down in price and going up in power. That gives goodness. I still have the computers I had before, which were much more advanced than the ones before, and these were all 2 years apart. Some cell phones probably are faster than the one I got in there. But as long as it's functional, I got a lot of stuff on it. I know you can retrieve it, they tell me that. Even if it crashes, somebody can get the data. So I'll probably keep it until it doesn't work, you know. Then I'll hoard it as a treasure chest of information. Good thing you don't hoard a lot of those things. It takes a long to fill up. Kind of hoping that when I walk in, we've got 2 minutes and 48 seconds left, 47, that at least one of those that I already did will be passed through. Definitely thank God for this gift of technology. Sometimes how it's used. Yes. Curiosity killed the cat, but it built the human. Something to think about. Kind of waiting to see if this thing's actually going to shut itself off or what's it going to do, because it never actually did this. There's a lot of noise behind me. In terms of the storyline and the diary, this is this day and time. And where I'm sitting at, totally. That'd be more Champ's view. His head would be right about where that camera is at if he was sitting by me right now. He's over yonder about 3 miles by the lake. Either that or he's home. I'm hoping somebody took him in, but nonetheless, you never know. We all go home eventually. Journey over. Okay, we're down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,